a function f is said to be derivable at a point C if limit x tending to C f of x minus f of C divided upon x minus C exists and the limit is called derivative of the function at C. Okay, so derivative is basically this is first derivative and denoted by f dash C. Okay, so f dash C is basically limit of fx minus fc upon x minus c as x tending to C. This is the formal definition of a first order derivative. Okay, now for example, if fx equals to write x square, okay, then find the derivative of f at x equal to 1. Okay, so what is the derivative of this function at x equal to 1?
2 से
सर 2 होगा.
Okay, 2. You can easily say f dash x is 2x at x equal to 1. This is f of f dash 1 is 1 2. So
yes
using the definition, how can you find out? Using the definition, you have to find
sir x minus c
like that
equals to sir something
f dash 1 equals to limit x tending to 1
yes
fx upon f1 and divided upon x minus 1. So this one is look like limit x tending to 1 fx is what? X square and f1 is 1. So this is divided upon x minus 1 and from this one we get limit x tending to 1 x plus 1. So this is what? This is 2. So using the definition of limit, you can also find the derivative of this function. Okay, so there are two kinds of derivative, left hand derivative and right hand derivative. Okay, so left hand derivative is look like left hand derivative. Okay, and this can be written as L f dash C equals to limit x tending to C minus fx minus f of C upon x minus C. So that means when you are finding the limit of this function from the left side, okay, then this is left hand derivative and the right hand derivative is f dash C equals to limit x tending to C plus fx minus fc upon x minus C. So this is the right hand derivative. Okay, Now, what is the relation between derivative and continuity? Do you know what is the relation between derivative and continuity?
Sir, all derivative function are continuous, but all
Okay,
continuous function are not always derivatives.
okay. That means if a function is derivable, then that is continuous, and if uh, continuous, but then we cannot say about derivatives. Okay, that means converse is not true always. So, can you give an example for the converse part? If a
Sir,
function
mod x.
is continuous, yes, the mod x is continuous, but this is not a this function is not derivable. Okay, so write down theorem. Okay, if f function, if f is derivable at c, then f is also continuous at c. Okay, and write down a note. Okay, if the continuity of f, the continuity of f at c does not ensure differentiability differentiability of f at c. For example, fx equals to mod x, where x belongs to R. Then fx is what? Continuous. Then fx is continuous at x equal to 0. And what will be the derivative of fx? What is the right hand derivative and left hand derivative?
It will 1 and
Sir,
minus.
If
minus
we will
x
find
minus 1.
LF dash at 0. Okay, then what is this one? Limit x tending to 0, f of x minus f0 and divided upon x minus 0. So when we say that left hand derivative, that means x is uh, less than 0. Okay,
Yes.
when x is less than 0, then what is fx?
Sir, minus x.
Minus 1.
This is minus
Minus x.
0 minus x, and f0 is 0. So divided upon x, that means this one is what? Minus 1.
Minus 1. Minus 1.
Okay, and right hand derivative is what?
1.
1.
Right hand derivative is limit x tending to 0 plus fx minus f0 upon x minus 0, and this one is limit x tending to 0 plus x minus 0 upon x. So this one is 1. That means right hand derivative and left hand derivative is not equal. Okay, so that means this is not derivable. Therefore f is not derivable at x equal to 0. Okay, find it out. Now write down some basic properties of a derivative. Let the functions f and g be differentiable at c. Then number 1, f plus g is differentiable at c. Number 2, if k is any real number, then k times f is differentiable. Number 3, the product of two differentiable function is also differentiable. At c. Now f upon g is differentiable at c, provided what will be the condition?
Gx not equal to 0.
G of at c, so g of c is not equal to 0.
Yes.
Okay. Now we'll solve an example. A function fx equals to x square sine 1 upon x when x is non-zero and when x is 0. Okay. Is given as fx equal to this, then so that f is differentiable at c, but f dash is not, so that f is differentiable at c, but f dash is not continuous. Okay. Continuous at x equal to 0. So can you solve this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just try to find the answer. We have given that fx is not x square into sine 1 by x when x is non-zero and 0 when x is 0. So first of all, we have to show that f is differentiable, but the derivative of f is not continuous. Okay. So what is the how to show that f is differentiable at 0?
Sir, we have to put in like वो
So check it
क्या
equal
theorem था
to
सर
0.
Okay, we
Sir,
have given that
LH limit
fx is
or
x
RH
square.
limit?
Directly find out the f dash 0.
Yeah.
F dash 0 is what?
Yes.
Limit x
X
tending to
tends
0 fx minus
minus f0
f of
f0
0
0
divided by
by x minus
x
0.
minus 0. Okay, this implies limit x tending to 0 when x is non-zero, then fx is what? X square sine 1
Sine 1
upon
by
x.
x.
And okay, and f of 0 is what? 0. When x equal to 0, then f of 0 is 0. So this is
0.
0 and divided by x. So x is cancelled out, and what will we get? We'll get
0.
0,
this
sir.
imply
0.
f dash 0 equals to limit x tending to 0, x sine 1 upon x. And what is the limit of x sine 1 by x as x tending to 0?
0, sir.
We have
0.
done in previous class.
0.
Okay,
0, sir. 0.
so this is 0. That means f is differentiable at 0, and the derivative of f at 0 is 0.
Yes.
But how to show that f dash is not continuous at x equal to 0? To show that f dash is not continuous, first of all you have to find out the f dash x. So what is f dash x? What is f dash x? Directly find the x dash x from the function. So what is f dash x? F dash x is 2x
Sine 1 by x.
sine
1 by
Sine
x
1
into
upon x.
sine by
x
x.
Okay, then
Plus
plus x square and cos 1
1
upon
by
x,
x
and derivative
1
upon
by
by x
x
is
into
minus
1.
minus
1 by x square.
square. Yes.
Okay, that means what is this one? 2x sine 1 upon x, and x square cancel out. So this is minus
Minus cos 1 by x.
cos 1 by x. And you have to show that f dash is not continuous at x equal to 0. That means this is now f dash x. Okay, now your f dash x is what? 2x sine 1 by x minus cos 1 by x. And see that this is this function is continuous, but
Yes.
cos 1 by x is not continuous at x equal to 0. Okay, since f dash cos 1 by x is not continuous, or you can say that this is does not exist at x equal to 0. Therefore f dash is not continuous at x equal to 0. Okay, if to for continuity of f dash, you have to find the continuity of this function and also this function. This function is continuous at x equal to 0, but this function is not continuous at x equal to 0. That means your f dash is not continuous at x equal to 0. Understand? Okay, ठीक है ना?
Yes, sir. Now I will give you some examples, okay, for your homework. Okay, discuss the derivability of the function discuss the derivability of the function fx equal to x when x less than 1, 2 minus x when x is 1 less than equal to x less than equal to 2, and minus 2 plus 3x minus x square when x greater than 2 at x equal to 1, 2. Okay, so discuss the derivability of the function fx equal to x when x less than 1, 2 minus x when 1 less than equal to x less than equal to 2, and minus 2 plus 3x minus x square when x greater than 2. So you have to check the derivability of this function. Okay, how will you check?
On left hand side, right hand side, limit
First of all, find the left hand derivative of this function at x equal to 1. Then find the right hand derivative of this function at x equal to 1. Then similarly find the left hand derivative at 2 and right hand derivative at 2. Okay, if these two uh, are not equal, that means if left hand limit and right hand limit of the derivative is not equal, then that function is not derivable. Okay, similarly number 2, so that the function defined by fx equals to mod x minus 2 plus mod x plus mod of x plus 2 is not derivable at x equals to minus 2, 0 and 2. Okay, similarly first of all find this function, okay, without mod. Then in similar manner find the left hand and right hand derivative. Okay, then you can easily prove that this function is not derivable at x equal to minus 2 and x equal to 2. Okay, these two are the homeworks. Okay, now write down some properties of derivative or some theorem. This is Darboux theorem for derivative. Okay, what is the Darboux theorem for continuity? Do you remember?
Sir,
What is the
No, sir.
Darboux?
नाम से ही याद नहीं रहा
Oh,
था.
sorry. Oh, sorry. There was Bolzann's theorem for Darboux continuity.
हाँ.
This is Darboux theorem for. What is the Bolzann's theorem for continuity?
If it will intersect,
What is the Bolzann's
F of
theorem?
x.
sir, f of x is cut through the axis, and there will be a point which will uh, be 0, something like that.
सर एक
Just
पॉलिनोमियल
like
होगा
that.
सर उसका पॉइंट
Exactly, not point. Here is all about the functions. Okay.
Yes.
सर
So
सर
what is
सर दोनों
Bolzann's theorem
फंक्शन
for?
अगर सर दोनों फंक्शन अगर ऑपोजिट साइन में रहेगा तो उसके बीच एक पॉइंट होगा जिसका सर 0.0 होगा.
कहाँ पे opposite sign पे होगा बताओ? Bolzann's theorem for continuous function is on closed intervals. Okay.
Yes.
तुम लोग पढ़ नहीं रहे हो? पढ़ नहीं रहे हो तुम लोग? कल ही तो कराया था. Bolzann's theorem of continuity is for the closed intervals. Okay. If a function fx is continuous in a closed and bounded interval, and if fa and fp are of opposite signs, okay, then there is a root of that function in the interval. Okay, this is the Bolzann's theorem for continuous function. Okay, now for Bolzann's derivable function, there is also a theorem like that, but this is
different.
Yeah.
And Darboux theorem is look like that. Let f from closed interval ab to r be differentiable at differentiable, okay, and let f dash a is not equals to f dash b, okay. This say that f is differentiable and f dash a is not equal to f dash b. Now if k is any real number, k be any real number, okay, lying between f dash a and f dash b, then there exists a point C belongs to AB such that f dash C is equals to K. Okay. So Darboux theorem tells us that if f is differentiable and f dash a not equals to f dash b, that is slope of this function at a is not equal to slope of the function at b. Okay. Then this theorem tells us that there exists a real number between these two points f dash a and f dash b such that C belongs to AB such that f dash C equals to K. That means when f dash A not equal to f dash B, okay, then there exists at least one C belongs to AB such that f dash C equals to K. That means every value between f dash A and f dash B, okay, there exists at least one value of this function, okay. Next theorem, this is a corollary, and this is look like the Bolzanus theorem. Let f from closed interval ab to r be differentiable differentiable. Now if f dash a into f dash b less than 0, what is the meaning of this statement? F dash a into f dash b less than 0 meaning what?
1 is negative.
Okay, that means f dash a and f dash b are of opposite sign. Okay, if f dash a is positive, then f dash b must be negative. So if f dash b is negative, then this must be positive. Okay,
Yes.
that is the meaning of this. If two product of two function is negative, then they are of opposite signs. Okay, then there exists a point C belongs to AB such that what will be the statement?
Root of
If f dash a and f dash b less than 0 and C belongs to AB, then such that what is the statement?
root of the function.
What is the Bolzanus theorem?
The root of the
Sir,
function.
FC equal to 0, sir.
Then f dash C equals to 0. Okay, in Bolzanus theorem that is for the function f, but in this case f is differentiable, that means f dash is continuous, and if f dash a and
Yes.
f dash b are of opposite sign, then there exists a root of f dash in this interval. Okay, this is the corollary. Okay, for the derivative functions. Okay, so Now we'll start higher order derivatives. Okay. So you know the first order derivatives, and if you have to find out the derivatives of higher order, then uh, how to find?
Two times
First of
three
all,
times.
write down some symbols. Okay. How to denote if y equals to fx is a function. Okay. Okay. Then what is how to denote first derivative?
Y1.
First derivative is either y dash or
Y.
y1 equals to or dy dx. These are all symbols, and you can write this is f dash x. Okay. And similarly, what is the second derivative? Similarly, y double dash equals to y2 equals to d2y upon dx square equals to f double dash x. These are all the symbols. And if third order derivative, then third order derivative is y triple dash equals to y3. Y3 means third order derivative, and this is d3y over dx cube, and this is f3x. Okay. Similarly, how to write nth order derivative? Yn. Okay. And this is what y of n equals to dny over dxn, and this is what fnx. Okay. These are all symbols for higher order derivatives. Okay. Now tell me, if fx is x to the power alpha and alpha is a real number, okay, then what is the derivative of x to the power alpha? Nth derivative of x to the power alpha?
क्या sir? Nth derivative
Fx
of
is x to the power alpha and alpha is a real number, then what is the nth derivative of alpha?
Sir,
X to the power alpha.
alpha into x to the power alpha minus 1.
No, sir.
This is
alpha
first
minus
derivative.
n
What is the
alpha.
nth order derivative?
N alpha x to the power alpha minus n.
How? First of all, find the first order derivative f dash x. What is f dash x? What is f dash x?
Sir, alpha into x to the power alpha minus 1.
Alpha into x to the power alpha minus 1. And
Yes.
what is f double dash x?
Alpha into
alpha into
Alpha
alpha
into
minus 1 into
alpha
minus
minus
1
1
x to the
into
power
x to the
alpha
power alpha
minus 2.
Yes.
And f triple dash x is what?
चलता
Alpha
रहेगा
into alpha minus 1, alpha minus 2, and x to the power alpha minus 3. So what is the nth order derivative? Can you write f n
Alpha
x?
to the power n x to the power x minus.
no sir,
What is nth
alpha
order
into
derivative?
alpha minus 1.
See this pattern. Okay. This is when we get third order derivative, then this one is what? Alpha into alpha minus 1 and alpha minus 2. Okay. And this is x to the power alpha minus 3. That means when this is 3, then alpha minus 3. And in this case, this is alpha minus 2. Okay. So when we write nth order derivative, then what will be? Alpha minus 1, alpha minus 2, alpha minus 3, and up to what is the last term? Alpha minus. What will be the last term?
alpha
N minus 1.
minus 1.
n plus 1.
This is minus of n plus n minus 1.
Yes.
Minus of n minus 1. This is when this is 3, then this is 2. Okay. When in the power minus 3, then this is in product minus 2. So in this case, alpha minus of n minus 2. Okay. That means this is alpha minus n plus 1. to the power into x to the power alpha minus what?
N.
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 Sir, n.
Alpha minus n. Okay. So this is the nth order derivative of this function x to the power alpha when alpha is any real number. Okay. Now if alpha is a positive integer, then what will be the derivative, nth order derivative? Fx equals to x to the power m, where m is positive integer. Okay. Then if m is positive integer, then what is the nth order derivative of this function?
सर वही होगा जो इसके पहले हुआ था.
Okay. जो nth order derivative क्या होगा? f dash x is what? m into x to the power m minus 1, and f dash double dash x is m into m minus 1 x to the power m minus 2, and what is nth derivative? Nth derivative is m into m minus 1. Okay. And m minus 2 up to m minus n plus 1 x to the power m minus n. Okay. And what is the mth derivative? If f of mx. Okay. What is mth derivative?
तो सर
This
क्या
is
बोल रहे
m
हैं?
into m minus 1, m minus 2, and up to what? Mth derivative.
M 1 sir.
Okay. Okay. M minus 2, and last term will be what? M 1 into what? X to the power m minus m. That means
1
this
हो
term
जाएगा.
is x to the power m minus m. Okay. That means this is what? M into m minus 1 into m minus 2, and up to 2 into 1. What is this term? What is this term? 1 into 2 into 3 into up to m.
सर m factorial.
Yes.
That means this is m factorial. Okay. That means mth derivative of a function. Okay. That means if x is x to the power n, then mth derivative of that function is constant function. And if I will take m plus 1th derivative, then what is this?
सर 2
0.
कहाँ
It
से
will be
आया
0.
सर? सर
Sorry.
2 कहाँ
If
से आया?
last term is 2, then what is the previous term?
Yes.
Then what is the previous term? 3. And look like this. This is m. Okay. That means x to the power m is, when fx is x to the power m and m is a positive integer, then mth derivative is m factorial. That means this is a constant, and the higher order derivative is 0.
Yes.
Okay. Now try to find the mth derivative of this function. Fx equals to 1 upon x plus b. Okay. A belongs to R and b belongs to R, and x plus b is non-zero. Then what is the nth derivative of this function? First find out the first order derivative. What is first order derivative?
सर माइनस a by ax plus b का होल स्क्वायर.
That means f dash x equals to minus
-1 divided by x by b
माइनस
का होगा.
minus a
1 by a by
upon
ax plus b का होल
x plus b whole
square.
square.
Yes sir.
Okay. So, and f double dash x is what? Now you can write this one as -1 into
1 factorial and x plus b to the power minus 2, and find out what is f double dash x. These two are
minus
same.
1
Okay, so what is the f double dash x?
minus
When you
1.
find f double dash x, then this will be minus 1 square, that means
Yes,
plus 1 into 2
2
into
factorial.
a square, then 2 into a square, and then x plus b cube in below denominator. That means that will be minus 1 square into 2 factorial into ax plus b for minus 3 into a square, and here is a. Okay, is this correct? Find out. Try to find
Yes,
this one.
sir.
And what will be f triple dash x? What is f triple dash x? Find
Minus
the
1
triple
into
derivative of this function.
minus 1
minus
cube
a cube
3 factorial a cube
Minus 1 cube
3
into
factorial a
3
cube
factorial into x plus b to the power minus 4, and this is what? A
a cube.
cube. Okay, so see, there is a pattern. Okay, when you will find f double dash x, then there is minus 1 to the power 3. That means the order of the derivative is the power in this, in minus 1, and in factorial is also the order, but the power of x plus b is minus 4. That means when order is 3, then power is minus 4. When order is 2, then power is minus 3. And in case also power is 3. So what is the nth derivative of this function? F of nx is what?
minus 1.
Minus 1
minus
power n
1
Minus 1 to the power n
Minus 1 power n,
into
then
into n
into
factor
n factorial
n factorial
real
into
into ax plus
x
b
plus b to the
n
power minus
minus
minus n
n minus
n plus
1
n
1
minus 1
n
plus 1
plus 1. Okay,
into
minus
a
n plus 1. Okay,
to the power n
into
into a power n.
a to the power n. Okay, so this is the nth derivative of this function. Okay, so next, just try to find the nth derivative of, find the nth derivatives of the functions fx equals to log of x plus b, number 2, where a comma b belongs to R, and what will be x plus b? X plus b must be greater than 0.
Yes, yes.
Fx equals to sine ax and fx equals to cos ax. Okay, these are home ups. Okay, let's try to find out the nth order derivative of these three functions. Okay, now we'll do some more examples. If fx equals to e to the power ax sine bx, okay, a comma b belongs to R, then find f n x. Okay, What is the nth order derivative of this function? First of all, find f first order derivative. F dash x equals to what? What is f dash x?
e to the power x into a sin bx plus
So e to the power x into
cos bx
a sin bx
plus cos bx
plus then derivative of this function is b into
p cos x.
cos bx. Okay.
Yes.
Now f dash x is e to the power x and a sin bx plus b cos bx. Now for simplification of this function, assume that let a equals to r cos theta and b equals to r sin theta. Then what is r square? R square is a
Root of
square plus b square. Now using this in equation f of f dash, now f dash x is, what is f dash x? Put a equals to r cos theta and b equals to r sin theta in this equation, then r is outside, r into e to the power x, and what is inside? Inside sin bx and cos theta plus cos bx into sin theta. Okay, this implies r into e to the power jx, and what is this? Sin bx cos theta plus cos bx sin theta is
sin bx plus theta
sin
into bx plus
bx
theta.
plus theta. Okay, so see a pattern. When f dash is what? R into e to the power x sin bx plus theta, then what will be f double dash x? When you take this derivative, okay, then this will be r square e to the power ax, okay, sin bx plus
plus 2 theta
2 theta. Okay, and what is nth order derivative? What is
Rn
nth order derivative?
Rn
R to the power n
e to the power
e to
ax
the power ax sin of
sin
bx
bx plus n
plus
n theta
n theta.
theta.
Okay, so this is the nth order derivative of e to the power x sin bx. Okay, where r square is what? A square plus b square. So this is nth order derivative. Now for you or homework, okay, find nth order derivative of fx equals to e to the power x cos bx. Okay, let's try to find out this derivative. Okay, if y equals to 1 upon x square plus a square, then prove that prove that yn equals to minus 1 to the power n upon a to the power n plus 2 sin n plus 1 theta into sin n plus 1 theta. This is power and this is inside. Okay, where cot of theta equals to x upon a. Okay, can you find the solution? Try to find. If y is equals to 1 upon x square plus a square, then prove that yn is minus 1 to the power n upon a to the power n plus 1 sin to the power n plus 1 theta into sin n plus 1 theta, where cot theta is x upon a. Okay, so try to solve this. Solution is what? You have given that cot theta is what? X upon a. So cot theta is x upon a. So what x is what? X is
A cos
a
theta.
cot theta. A cot theta. This is not cos. This is cot
Oh,
theta.
sir. A cot theta.
Okay, cot theta. Then what is dx upon d theta? Dx upon d theta is what?
Minus A.
Minus
a
a
tan theta.
A
Tan
cosec
theta.
square
cosec
theta.
square
Sorry,
theta.
cosec
Theta.
square theta.
Cosec square theta. Okay, and y is what? Y is given as 1 upon x square plus a square. Okay, so y equals to, given y is 1 upon x square plus a square, and x is what? A cot square theta. This implies what? 1 upon x is a cot square theta, so this is a square cot square theta plus a square. What is this? A square is common out, then 1 plus cot square theta. And what is 1 plus cot square theta?
Sir, one
Cosec square theta.
Cosec
A
square
square
theta.
cosec square theta.
That means this is sin square theta upon a square. 1 upon cosec square theta means sin square theta. Okay, so this one is what? Sin square theta upon a square. Okay, any doubt? Now y is this, so what is y1? Y1 is what? Y1 means dy upon dx. Okay,
D theta no होगा sir. dy by d theta.
no, y is our, this is theta. Okay, so we have to, y1 means dy upon dx. Okay, so we have to find this one like, okay, dy upon d theta and then d theta over dx. Okay, because y is a function of x, so you have to find the derivative of y with respect to x. Your independent variable is x, not theta. Okay, so y1 is dy dx, and dy dx it can be written as this: dy d theta into dx d theta upon dx. Can you write this on?
yes sir.
ऐसे लिख सकते हो ना, dy dx को dy d theta और d theta dx में, तो ये तो
सर,
वही आ
वो
जाएगा.
बोला था कि आपने वो dy by d theta नहीं निकाला है.
नहीं
dy
नहीं,
by dt.
y is a function of x. Okay,
No
here
sir,
y is a function
I
of
don't
x.
mean it sir. I mean it
Yes.
sir. वो आपने वो dy by d theta नहीं निकाला है, वो जो काम में लगेगा यहाँ पर वो नहीं निकाला है, वो बोल
नहीं
रहा है.
नहीं, dy d theta आएगा ना यहाँ पे, देखो,
हाँ.
because y is a function of x, so we have to find the derivative of y with respect to x. Okay, then we have to manage that function with respect to theta. So now here you see that dy d theta is here, and this function is for dy d theta. So you have to find the derivative of this function with respect to theta. Now what is this dy d theta? Now this is what? 2 sine theta
2 sine 2 theta.
cos theta upon a square, and this is multiplied by d theta upon dx. Okay, this implies 2 sine theta cos theta is what?
Sin 2 theta.
Sine 2 theta, and d theta upon dx is what? This is dx over d theta,
Sir,
and this
minus
is
1 by
minus a cosec square
cos
theta,
theta.
and
Yes,
this
sir.
will be reverse out. Okay, a square. Okay, and so this will be
Sine.
Sin square
minus
theta.
sine square theta upon a. Okay, so y1 is what? Sine 2 theta upon a square into minus sine square theta upon a. This implies what? This will be minus 1 upon a cube sine square theta into sine 2 theta. Is it okay? Next, find y2. Y2 is what? What will be y2? Your y1 is minus 1 by a cube sine square 2 theta into sine 2 theta. So your y2 is what? Minus 1 upon a cube is outside, and inside sine square theta is 2 sine theta cos theta into sine 2 theta plus sine square theta into derivative of sine 2 theta, and this is 2 cos 2 theta, and outside d theta over dx. Okay,
y2 सर a क्यूब होगा या 4 होगा वो?
sorry,
y2 का जो है वो 1 डिवाइडेड बाई
हाँ
a क्यूब या ये 4 होगा? ठीक है.
वो तो बाद में डिसाइड होगा ना, अभी तो पहले तुम ये निकालो, अभी तो d theta over dx is multiplied है ना.
ओके.
First of all, write down this one and then simplify, then minus this is 2 sine theta cos theta. Okay, and so you can common out sine theta. This is sine theta and this is sine square theta. Then you can take 2 sine theta. Okay, minus you can take this one is sine square theta. Okay,
सर cos 2 थीटा कहाँ से आ
take
गया?
sine sorry,
cos 2 थीटा कहाँ से आ गया सर?
what is your y1, or y1 is sine square theta into sine 2 theta. Derivative of this one is what? First take derivative of sine square theta, and derivative of sine square theta is what? 2 sine theta into cos theta. Okay, and then multiply by sine 2 theta, and then product of first function is sine square theta, and
Sir,
the
can I
derivative of second function is what?
sir
Yes,
that
what is your y1? Your y1 is minus 1 by a cube sine square theta into sine 2 theta. Okay, is it okay? Then trying to find the derivative of sine square theta and sine 2 theta. Okay, first derivative of sine square theta is 2 sine theta into cos theta. Then product of second function is sine 2 theta. Then product of first function is sine square theta. Then 2 cos theta. Okay.
Okay sir.
Okay. Then here you take minus 2 sin theta common out. Okay, minus 2 sin theta upon a cube, then this will be sin 2 theta cos theta plus this is cos 2 theta into sin theta, and in dx or d theta is what? Minus sin square theta upon a. Okay, so this one implies minus 2 sin
Sin
theta.
theta by a cube.
Okay, so this is by a cube. Okay, this
Into
one is what? This one is a. Okay,
a is
so this one is a to the power
a4.
4,
Yes, sir.
a4, and this one is what? Your sin square theta, and this is sin theta, so this will be sin
Sin
cube
cube
theta.
theta. Yes, sir.
Okay, and this is what? Sin 2
Sin
theta cos theta plus cos
sin
2
theta.
theta sin theta.
Sin
That
theta.
means this is your sin 3
3
theta.
theta.
Okay, that means that now you can write this one as minus
Sorry, plus
1. Sorry, this will be plus. Okay, this is minus, this is plus. Okay, so this is plus. So now you can write this one as a minus 1 square. Okay, upon a to the power 4 into 2 factorial, because you have to prove that this is yn equal to minus 1 to the power n upon a to the power n plus 1. Okay,
Into sin power n plus 1 theta.
now
Sin
this
power
one
n plus
is
1 theta.
into sin to the power
N plus 1
n
theta.
plus, sorry, n plus means this is 3
N
theta
plus 1.
and this is sin 3 theta. Okay,
ये कर रहे जी.
so okay, here something is missing. I think this will be, I think, n factorial. Okay,
Okay.
in your exercise here yn is minus 1 to the power n upon e to the power n plus 1. This is n factorial is missing. Okay, so this will be n factorial. So what will be y3? Similarly you can find y3. Okay, just try to find out the y3. Okay,
Minus 1 power 3.
minus 1 power 3
A power 5.
e to the power
5.
5
3
into
factorial.
3 factorial
Sin
sin to the power
4
4
theta.
theta into
Sin 4 theta.
sin 4 theta. Okay, similarly we
N
can say that
factorial.
y of n is equals
Min
to
minus 1 power n.
minus y to the power n a to the power what?
5.
n
N.
plus
1.
2,
2, sir.
n plus 2. Okay,
3.2, yes, sir.
into
Into
n factorial
n factorial. Sin
n to the
power
power n
n
plus
plus 1
1
theta.
theta and sine of n
N plus 1 theta.
plus 1 theta. Okay, so you have to find y3. Okay, then you can finally say that yn is like this. Okay, so any doubt? So can you find the inner derivative of this type of functions? So try to find this one. If y equals to cot inverse x, then prove that yn equals to minus 1 to the power n minus 1 into n minus 1 factorial sine to the power n y into sine of n y. Okay, number 2, if so that the nth derivative derivative of y equals to 1 upon 1 plus x square plus x cube is yn equals to minus 1 to the power n upon 2 into n factorial sine to the power n plus 1 theta, and inside sine of n plus 1 theta minus cos of n plus 1 theta plus sine theta plus cos theta to the power minus n plus 1, where theta equals to cot inverse x. Okay, so these two are homeworks. Okay, so when you have given like this type of function, okay, try to factorize this function, okay, and use the terms like x equal to cos a cos theta and y equals to x equal to r sin theta, r cos theta, and y equal to r sin theta type of functions. Okay, you try to factorize these terms, okay, then you will get some factors, and then uh, simplify these factors. Okay, so try to solve these problems. So nth डेरिवेटिव में कुछ प्रॉब्लम है अभी किसी को? So do you know the derivative of a product function? Okay. What is the product derivative of a product function?
What derivative of a product function?
Yes.
It's a वो क्या उसका क्या रूल है ना?
Now
Sir,
if I think
D.
if y equals to I think ub, okay, ub is a function, then y1 is what?
Sir,
du
u into dv by dx
u into dv over dx
plus
plus
plus v
V
v
into
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 du over
du
du
dx.
by
by
dx.
dx.
Okay,
Yes,
this
yes,
is
sir.
first order. And what is y2? y2 is u into d2
dv
v over
dash
dx2
dx
plus
plus
du dx into dv dx
dx
plus
plus
v into
v into
du d2u
d2
dx2
dx to
plus uh,
dv by
dv by dx
dx
and du
du
dx.
by
That means
dx
what is this? U into d2u dx2, sorry, v, and this is this two, these two are same. That means 2 into du dx and dv dx. Okay, plus v into d2u upon dx2. So you can write d2u dx2 as u2. Okay, but a symbol of derivative is what? This one is d2u dx2, so you can write this one as u2. Okay, this is v2, this is u1, and this is v1, and this is what? u2. So you can write this one as u2 v plus 2 u1 v1 plus u
v2
into v2.
v2
Okay, That means the second order derivative is u2v plus 2u1v1 plus uv2. So can you write this one look like that? That this one is u2v plus 2 is here, so 2c1 2c1 u1v1 plus uv2. Okay, can you write this one? Because 2c1 is 2. Okay, so what is the third order derivative of this function? If y3 equal to what? y2 is u2v plus 2u1v1 plus uv2, then what is y3? y3 is u3v plus u2v1 plus 2u2v1 plus 2u1v2 plus u1v2 plus u of v3. Now you can write this one like u3v, and what is the terms? The terms are look like u1v2, that means plus 3u1v2. Okay, 3u1v2 and u2v1 is here, and u2v1 is here plus 3
U1
u2v1
B1
plus
UB3
uv3. Okay, so you can write this one as u3v plus 3c1 u1v2 plus 3 c2. What is ncr equal to nc n minus r? So okay, write down this one as u3v plus 3c1. N is what? Your 3. So u2 v1 plus 3c2 is u1 v2 plus u of v3. Okay, so 3c2 is also 3. So see, there is a pattern. Okay, u3v plus 3c1 u2v1 plus 3c2 u1v2 plus uv3. Okay, this is third order derivative. Now our aim is to find the nth order derivative of the product function. Okay, so write down. So what will be the nth derivative of this function?
UNB
unv
plus NC
plus
NC
nc1
1
nc1. Then what is u of this is
N
2. So
N minus
what can you
1
say? This is n minus 1.
1
Okay,
G
then what is this one? This one is
B
v1
B1
plus nc2
NCN 2
nc2 u of n minus 2,
minus 2
then v2.
G
Okay,
sir.
then plus up to ncr u of n minus r. Okay, then this is v of r plus what will be the last term? Last term is u of vn, u into vn. Okay, so this is the last term. So write down a theorem for nth order derivative of product function. This is called Leibniz theorem. Okay, so do you understand how you get this? So Leibniz theorem tells us okay, nth derivative of product function derivative of product of two functions. Okay, if u and v be two function of x possessing derivatives of nth order, then uvn, that means derivative nth order derivative uvn means nth order derivative of the product function uv is equals to unv plus nc1 un minus 1 v1 plus nc2 un minus 2 v2 plus ncr u of n minus r vr plus u of vn. So when you have given two function product of two functions, then the derivative of another derivative of that product function is look like this. Okay, so understand this theorem is very important theorem. Okay, now try to solve some examples. If y equals to cos of sin inverse x, that is m sin inverse x, then prove that 1 minus x square yn plus 2 equals to minus 2n plus 1 x yn plus 1 plus m square minus n square yn equals to 0. Okay, you have given that y is cos into m sin inverse x, then prove that this is equals to 0. So first of all, solution is given that y equals to cos of m sin inverse x, then what is y1? What is y1?
minus sin
Minus
sin
sin
m into sin inverse x.
m into sin inverse x, then
Then हो जाएगा क्या सर प्लस
derivative of the
m
inside
sin
function
m
m
into
by
1
m
m
upon
by 1
square root of
under root 1 plus
1
x
minus
square
x square.
x square
Okay, okay. So multiply both side by square root of 1 minus x square, we will get, this implies square root of 1 minus x square y1 equals to minus m sine of m sine inverse
x into m
x. Okay,
into m
okay. M is
लिख
here.
लिए
Okay, okay. So now squaring both side, we will get squaring both side, we get, what is that,
1
1
minus x square
minus x square
y1
to
का square
y1 square equals to
m
m
square
into m square into
sin square
sine square
m into sin inverse
into
x
m sine inverse
x
x. Okay, so what is this one? Now you can write this one as sine inverse, sine square x is what, 1 minus cos square x. So you can write this one as 1 minus
cos square
cos square of
m into sin
m
inverse
sine inverse x.
x
And what is this term? 1 minus this one is what, cos square, cos m sine inverse x is what, y.
Y
So
square.
this term is y square. Okay, so this implies 1 minus x square y1 square equal to this. So 1 minus x square y1 square is this one. So after simplification, we will get 1 minus x square y1 square. Okay, then this one is plus, so
plus m square y square
plus m square
y square
y square, and this
minus
one
m
is
square
minus
m square
m square.
equal to
Okay,
0.
so this is equals to 0. Okay, so now differentiate both side with respect to differentiating both side differentiating differentiating we get, so apply the derivative of in this function. What will be the derivative? First one, this one is 1 minus x square into 2 y1 y2. Okay, then what, then minus 2x into y1 square. Okay, then plus m square into
2y
2
y into
y
y1
into y1 equals to 0.
0.
Okay, derivative of m square is 0. That means what is this one? After simplification, y1 is what, y1 is common out throughout the equation. So 2y1, till 2y1 is common out throughout the equation. Then what will be the equation? 1 minus x square y2, then 2y1 is common out, then minus xy1, okay, plus what is this, m square y equals to 0, okay. Now see that this is a function, one function, this is a one function, so this is a product of two function, so this is a product of two function, and this is a product of two function, this is constant and this is a function, okay. So now you can apply Leibniz product form for theorem in this equation, okay. Then what will be the solution? Now applying Leibniz theorem, applying Leibniz theorem in the above equation, we get, okay. So what is what will be the answer? So first apply Leibniz theorem in first case, okay. Then what is this one? Take this one as a one function, this one as a one function, okay.
1
Then what is
minus
the
x square.
derivative?
1 minus x
1
square.
minus x square, then this
U
is u, so un, and n is what, 2
2
here, already 2, so y of
3.
n
Yeah, n
plus
minus
2,
plus 2.
okay.
This
Then what is the next term for this
y2
term? Then this is
y
nc1, okay.
1, yeah.
nc1, nc1, see the formula of Leibniz theorem, okay. First of all, I am applying in first term, okay, first two term. So take this one as a u and this one as a v. So 1 minus x square, and this is yn plus 2, then nc1 u of what, n minus 2, n minus 1, okay. So nc1, and this one is derivative of this one is what, minus 2x into y of n plus 1, okay. Then plus nc2, and nc2, and derivative of this one is what, second order derivative of 1 minus x square is what, minus 2, and this is yn, y of n minus 2, and this is what, yn. Then apply the product formula in xy1 minus x into y of n plus 1, then minus n c1, derivative of x is what, 1, so 1, and this is y of n, and plus m square, and nth derivative of y is what, y of n,
N
this equals to 0,
0.
okay. Now after simplification you will get, so simplify, this is yn plus 1 and this is yn plus 1, so here n is what, nc1, nc1 is n, and this is yn plus 1, this is xyn plus 1, and this imply 1 minus x square yn plus 2, and this is 2n, and this is minus 1, so this implies minus of 2n plus 1 x into yn plus 1, okay. And this is what, m square yn, and this is nc2 and minus 2, so yn, and after simplification you will get this one is n square, so then this one will be plus m square minus n square y of n equals to 0. Okay, is this okay? Understand?
सर एम स्क्वायर एन स्क्वायर कहाँ से आ गया सर?
देखो, here see the coefficient of yn. Okay, here coefficient of yn is m square and coefficient of yn is what? nc1 minus nc1, and coefficient of yn is what? Minus 2 into nc2. Solve these two terms. These two terms will give you n square, minus n square. Okay, minus nc1 and minus 2 nc2. Solve these two terms, you will get minus n square. Okay, just
ओके सर.
simplify and find the coefficient of yn. Okay, so if y equals to e to the power m sin inverse x, then prove that 1 minus x square yn plus 2 minus 2n plus 1 x yn plus 1 minus n square plus m square yn equals to 0. Okay, this is number 1. Number 2, if in equals to dn over dxn into x to the power n log x, then prove that in equals to n into I n minus 1 plus n minus 1 factorial. Okay, and also 3, if y to the power 1 by m plus y to the power minus 1 by m equals to 2x, prove that x square minus 1 yn plus 2 plus 2n plus 1 x yn plus 1 plus n square minus m square yn equals to 0. Okay, so try to find these solutions. Okay, if you have any doubt in Leibniz theorem, then you can ask. Do you have any doubt? Okay. So डिफरेंशिएशन और प्रोडक्ट वाला जो लेबनिज थ्योरम का हो गया आज यहाँ पे, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट क्लास में जो है शुरू करेंगे मीन वैल्यू थ्योरम का, और उससे रिलेटेड कुछ क्वेश्चन वगैरह करेंगे। तो ये सब जो क्वेश्चन मैंने दिया है सॉल्व करना, ठीक है, डेरिवेटिव्स वगैरह फाइंड करना, ठीक है। और इसमें अगर कोई डाउट है तो फिर बताना। ओके, सबको समझ समझ में आ रहा है ना सबको, या ऐसे ही बस क्लास चल रहा है? ठीक है, ज्यादा फास्ट तो नहीं हो रहा है ना? ओके ओके ओके, ठीक है।
लॉन्ग हो रहा है।
तो फिर तुम लोग का टाइम ज्यादा नहीं है ना, इसलिए थोड़ा क्लास ज्यादा लेना पड़ रहा है। थोड़ा पढ़ने की भी कोशिश करो। ओके, कि जो भी क्लास में पढ़ा दिया जाता है उसको हाथ साथ पढ़ते रहो, और क्वेश्चन वगैरह जो होमवर्क का दे रहे हैं उसको सॉल्व करने की कोशिश करना। ठीक है, फिर नहीं तो बाद में उतना टाइम नहीं मिलेगा एग्जाम के टाइम पे। अभी से जितना मतलब सॉल्व करके रखोगे, बाद में रिवीजन में ज्यादा आसानी होगा। ओके, तो आज के लिए यहीं पे छोड़ते हैं। ठीक है, नेक्स्ट तो ट्यूसडे को क्लास है, शेड्यूल जो क्लास है उसी टाइम पे होगा। ओके, तो फिर ठीक है, और कोई डाउट नहीं है किसी को तो फिर आज यहीं पे लीव करते हैं। ओके।